Thunder rumbles, torches flicker, guards stand frozen, breathless. A trembling voice reaches the marble corridors of the Mughal court. Shahnshah, he's gone. Aurangzeb, the mighty Alamgir, narrows his eyes. Gone? From a locked chamber inside Agra Fort? The guards fall to their knees. We swear, Huzoor, he leapt 15 feet into the air. He drifted through the walls and he vanished before our eyes. He is a phantom, Huzoor. Shivaji Maharaj. He has magic in his blood. To some, he was a warrior. To others, a ghost. But to the mighty empires of his time, the Mughals, the Bijapur Sultanate, even the British, he was something far more dangerous, unpredictable. It's the 1600s. The Mughal Empire was a colossal machine. Rich, ruthless, and well-oiled. And its emperor, Aurangzeb, is the most feared man in all of Hindustan. So when a warrior from the rugged hills of Maharashtra starts snatching forts from under Mughal noses using guerrilla tactics, it became a direct insult to the empire. And that rebel was Shivaji Bhosle, a man who, at just 16 years old, began capturing forts like Juweli with a handful of loyal fighters. No big armies, no grand declarations, just speed, strategy, and the element of surprise. By the time he defeated Mughal general Shaista Khan with a daring nighttime attack right inside his own palace, Aurangzeb had had enough. In 1664, the emperor unleashed a massive force, 10,000 strong, under the command of Maharaja Jai Singh to crush Shivaji once and for all. The Mughal juggernaut rolled down to Purandar Fort, where Shivaji was encamped. But this time, Shivaji chose brains over battle. A truce was negotiated. Under the treaty, Shivaji agreed to hand over 23 of his forts to the Mughals and promised to assist in their campaigns against the Sultan of Bijapur. But Shivaji had no intention of becoming anyone's puppet. Jai Singh, impressed by Shivaji's potential, urged him to go to Agra and meet Aurangzeb face to face to secure an alliance. He swore by his honor that no harm would come to Shivaji. Even Shivaji's astrologers gave him the green signal. You'll return alive. And Aurangzeb himself sent a letter offering royal reception and full respect. So cautiously but confidently, Shivaji set out. He arrived in Agra on 11th June 1666, along with his 9-year-old son Shimbhaji and a small entourage. The initial welcome was warm. Jai Singh's son Ram Singh personally greeted him. Shivaji was still wary, but the trap was well draped in velvet. Then came the Mughal Darbar. Shivaji walked in expecting royal treatment, but what he got instead was public humiliation. Aurangzeb didn't even look at him. Shivaji was made to stand in the third row behind minor nobles and provincial officers, men whose lands he could conquer by sunset. Shivaji's pride burned like wildfire. Without waiting for ceremony, he stormed out of the court. That move shattered the careful diplomatic dance that had been going on. The Mughals saw it as defiance. What followed was not an open arrest. Instead, the Mughals used a clever tactic. They politely imprisoned him. He was invited to stay in Mughal noble's mansion with all the luxuries of a royal guest: food, servants, and even freedom to move within the compound. But make no mistake, he was being watched like a hawk. He couldn't leave the compound. He couldn't send messages freely. And just like that, he was imprisoned without a cage. To the Mughals, he looked like a man broken and imprisoned. A once fiery warrior, now reduced to quietly praying, meditating, and nursing his health. But Shivaji was anything but quiet. He told the guards his stomach couldn't handle rich food anymore. Said he needed light meals, something simple, something soft. So his aides began bringing in large bamboo baskets filled with fruits and sweets from the market. At first, everything looked ordinary. The guards opened them, poked around lazily, and waved them through. After all, it was just food. But Shivaji wasn't just waiting for his food. He was studying the patterns, watching the guards, timing the shifts, noting who checked the baskets and who didn't. He turned his prison into a blueprint. And once the guards got lazy, once the baskets passed without inspection, he made his move. In the dead of night, Shivaji, one of the most dangerous men in India, curled himself inside one of those baskets, covered in sweets and fruits. His son Shambhaji was packed into another. The baskets were lifted, carried casually past yawning guards, step by step, closer to the gate. Nobody flinched, nobody stopped them, because what threat hides in a basket of sweets? And just like that, he vanished. For weeks, the Mughal administration, a system so famous for its efficiency, had no clue. By the time Aurangzeb realized what had happened, Shivaji was already out of Agra, changing disguises, riding through forests, and crossing Mughal territory like a ghost. So, this was Shivaji, the lion of the Sahyadris, the shadow of Swaraj, the Chhatrapati of hills and seas.